welcome to my channel, Oracle Intuitions. My name is Catherine, and this is your weekly reading for August 17th to the 24th. We're going to be looking into the energy of the mind, body, spirit. We're going to be looking into relationships as well as pulling a card from the universe. So all of the cards that I'm using today, I'm actually using cards that I haven't used for a while. The first ones we're going to be using are the Archangel Animal by Diane Cooper. We're going to be using the Animal Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, as well as we're going to be pulling out one of my very first decks. Now, I've had this deck, I don't even know how long I've had it for, but it is the Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue. And I do have the Oracle of Mermaids. This is by Lucy Cavendish. So I'm going to be using all of these decks today. All of the links for the cards that I am using are going to be below in the description box, as well as links to my Facebook, my Instagram, and my website. Now I do personal readings. You can check my Facebook page. That's usually the best place to find most of the information, or my website. All the organites that you do see in my videos are created by me. These are all made by me. So if you're interested in any of those, if you're interested in purchasing any, if you're interested in a perhaps custom design, by all means, please send me a message. Again, probably through my Facebook page is the best way to reach me, and that's at Oracle Intuitions. Just one little thing. Somebody said, I saw this post last week. Oh, and also I just want to let everyone know the timestamps for each of the signs are going to be below in the description box. So if you don't want to listen to my intro, if you just want to, if you don't want to listen to the whole reading, by all means, just click below, find your sign, click on the timestamp, and, go right to it. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do recommend that you taking a look into your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. Also, I do welcome cross watchers, but please remember, if you're a cross watcher and you're seeing something about, your person's sign that you're not liking, I'm sorry, but the messages that are coming through are going to be for the person that I'm reading for, right? So if it's for, Pisces, I'm reading for Pisces. I'm not reading for the cross watcher. So please keep that in mind. So one of the things that I actually found a little amusing this week, there's, as I do my readings now, I use cards that I just feel resonated to for that week. I just, I sort of ask spirit, like, look at what should I use this week? What am I feeling drawn to? Sometimes I just pull up a deck like today that I haven't used for a while. And I mean, I haven't used this deck in, oh gosh, probably years, but I used to love it. It used to really resonate with me. But then I saw this post on Facebook, and somebody was saying, oh, anybody that uses Doreen Virtue's cards, I won't even watch their videos. And my response to that is, by all means, just don't. We as readers, there's going to be things that we resonate to. There's going to be things that, maybe perhaps not. But I can tell you, as a reader, I've been doing this for a long time. And, it's not about the cards. It's about the energy that's coming through for that particular reader. And for me, when you are a reader, when you are somebody that is supposed to be tapping into conscious energy, okay? So, as a reader, we have to put aside our prejudices, right? We have to put aside our own baggage. We have to put aside our own thoughts and feelings towards a situation and go with what is coming through for us. And if somebody is going to limit themselves because of a particular person or a reason why they're not going to use a deck or whatever it is, for me, I don't resonate with that. Okay, so, if for whatever reason you don't like Doreen Virtue or any other reader, cards that I use, I have probably, over 100, 200 decks. Like, I have a lot, and you can't sit there and just, oh, somebody might not like this and somebody might not like, I can't work like that. I have to go with what resonates with me. And at the same time, again, as a reader, as somebody who is tapping into universal consciousness, you have to remain open. Okay, and messages might come through for a particular reason, or maybe I'm drawn to that deck for a particular reason, you know, for that week or however it is. So that is my little message for today, I guess. And I truly appreciate you watching. I really would appreciate if you are watching to subscribe, click that notification bell so that you will know when new readings come up. I have an amazing one coming up this week. I'm so excited for it. This is going to be an interactive tarot reading. So it is going to be guided by your own intuition. Okay, so this is not only a way to kind of tap into your own higher self, but it is going to be a way to receive the messages that you need at that time. It's going to be a timeless video, so it's going to be one of those videos that you can go back to time and time again and get the messages that you need, but again, guided by your own intuition through, you know, through me. Hope that makes sense. But I'm so excited for this. It's going to be out sometime this week. Again, click that notification bell so you do receive the message coming up saying that it's ready and it's up and going. For those that have subscribed, I truly appreciate your support. This means a lot to me. When people subscribe to your channel, not only is it a message to you that, you know, what you're doing has worth for that person, but it also really helps to support the channel so that I can keep, you know, continuing to do free readings. So, you know, likes, shares, all of that stuff, it does put me into, you know, so that more people can see it. The more subscribers you have, the more likes, the clicks, the shares, all of that are so greatly appreciated. I can't even tell you. So thank you so much to all of you, and have an amazing week. Take care. Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading for August 17th to the 24th. This is for mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, and we're going to be pulling a card from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Just also make sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. So let's get into it and see what is coming through for Scorpio this week. So for the mind, we've got the parrot. Listen intently to understand. For the body, we have the butterfly. Be ready to transform with wisdom. And for spirit, we have the eagle. Seize opportunities courageously. What beautiful cards. Okay, so here's what I'm getting, Scorpio. I do feel there is a transformation. Now you know, you've been sort of in a transformation stage for a while now. Now, what I'm actually getting here is Spirit is saying it's now time to seize some opportunities. But I do feel that you need to start to listen. Now, whether this is listen to yourself, listen to external, I feel that for some reason, some of you haven't heard, or you're not listening to possibly words. Sometimes when we hear things, we tend to change them to either something that is, you know, what we want to hear, or sometimes we just misinterpret, okay, what somebody is saying. And I feel like this might be the week that you need to in some way clarify perhaps what it is that somebody else has said to you, or some sort of message that is coming through. But I'm also feeling here that because this is within the mind, okay, so this is internally, you need to listen to the message intently that are coming through for you. I still feel like you guys are getting messages of some sort, but it's now also time to seize those opportunities. Seize the opportunities that your mind is telling you to go for. It's also saying here that externally there is going to be a transformation, especially if you allow these two to come through. Now, here's the thing with the butterfly. It takes a while to do a full transformation. But if something mucks up, you know, their, what are they? I can't remember what chrysalis, I guess, is what a butterfly transforms from. Is that right? It can take longer. Or sometimes that transformation doesn't happen. Okay. Now, what I'm also getting here is that with this parrot and its eagle, it's interesting because we've got three, three flying. Okay. So we've got these parrots, we've got this butterfly, we've got this eagle. The eagle, okay. Now, if you look at parrots, I mean, yes, they fly, but most of the time their wings are clipped. And I find this actually a very interesting what I'm hearing, like an interesting interpretation, because sometimes if we're not listening intently, if we don't listen to the messages that are coming through, if we're not listening to the words that somebody else is saying, or, perhaps the words that you're hearing inside of you, those messages are going to feel clipped. Right? They're not going to be the full message that is supposed to be coming through. It may not even be the full words that somebody else has actually said to you, because if we're trying to change them or twist them or not listen due to some sort of just being stubborn or whatever it is that's inside of us. And it's interesting because we also have the parrots, and parrots can sometimes mimic, right? So is somebody actually mimicking what it is that you're saying? Maybe they're saying the same thing, but they're using a different language, okay? Or different words. But again, how do we know that unless we actually listen intently? I'm also getting here that, again, in order to go through this full transformational stage into this eagle, okay? It's going to be very important to allow this transformation to happen, right? And it feels like there is this opportunity to go for, this opportunity that has been almost sitting there for a while now, but you're the one that's going to have to seize it. You're going to have to find a sense of bravery within inside of you, all right? You can let the opportunity pass, and that's your choice, right? But here's the thing, is that if this is supposed to be a transformation for you, for your betterment, here's how do you know that it's not going to be something that is going to be cathartic in your healing or in your transformation, or even within to get to your goal. Sometimes we're so stubborn that we're not listening to those messages, and we get to a place where we just go, nope, this is where I'm supposed to be, this is what I'm supposed to do. I can't see how the evolution from here to here would happen, because I'm just stuck in this place and I'm just going to stay here. I'm being stubborn, I'm being whatever it is. But the thing is that this eagle is coming through to say, look at, what? Seize those opportunities. Maybe it is that transformation that needs to happen, that seizing of that opportunity, listening to the messages that are coming through that are going to propel you to where it is that you want to be, or some sort of goal or some sort of manifestation, right? The universe puts signs in front of us all the time. We can ignore them. We can ignore them if we're stubborn. But here's the thing. Those signs eventually, will stop coming, and then we're stuck in a place where we're going, well, what do? I don't know what to do. I thought I would be at this goal. I stuck to this instead of taking those signs that are coming through and flying, soaring high with them. Okay. So it's always your choice. It's either going to be now, or it might be later, or it might not be at all. Right? And you really want to miss some sort of opportunity due to not listening either to your own intuition or the messages that are coming towards you, right? Because that might be the way. The spirit doesn't put signs in front of you without a reason. They put signs in front of you because it's like opening a door for you or showing you a path in order to reach some sort of goal that you're supposed to, you're trying to achieve. Right? And it might not be on the path that you think that it is. Just saying. All right, so let's get some clarifying messages in here and see what Spirit has to say in regards to those. All right, so what's coming through? The Four of Winter. So the Four of Swords, yeah, thoroughly think things through before making a decision. Continuing to overanalyze isn't going to get you closer to a resolution. but meditation and prayer will bring you the answers that you seek. So sometimes we just need to go into ourselves and actually, again, listen. Listen to what is coming through with this Four of Winter, okay? Going over and over in your head or sitting there, should I, shouldn't I, all of these over analyzing the situation isn't going to get you further. But also, if you're just shutting down and you're not listening to those messages, koalas aren't the most productive creatures, right, in the jungle. So that's your choice. Do you want to be productive? Do you want to reach your goal? Do you want to receive that manifestation or that dream? Maybe you're supposed to be seizing an opportunity that has come to you, but you've put on hold, or you've pushed aside, or maybe you haven't listened in some way, right? Ten of Summer, yeah, it feels, again, talking about manifestation, the Ten of Summer, this is the Ten of Cups. So this is really about, being in a place of being complete, right? Whether this is, within a relationship or a career or whatever it is, it's a feeling of being complete within you. And again, I feel like there's a stubborn behavior that is coming through here it's almost like, I almost feel like for some of you, this is a punishment to yourself. I know that sounds a little, you can take that as it resonates, but that's what I'm getting, is that it's almost like a punishment for yourself. Well, I have to stay here. I have to do this. I don't have I'm not good enough to be complete, or I'm in this place where I don't see me being complete unless I do this, but yet Spirit's coming in and showing you this other path. This is what I keep getting. The World, yeah, some sort of completeness. Like you have to complete a cycle of some way in order to achieve something. So it actually says here, congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You've made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and courage. But okay, so this is what the World card talks about. It talks about completion of cycles. Okay, so is this a cycle that you're on that you have repeated before? Again, whether it's relationships or career or money or whatever, we could be in 100 relationships, but if it's not the right one, it's not going to do anything for us. Maybe Spirit is saying, we're showing you where it's supposed to be, but you are shutting it down because you've had either, crappy relationships before, or maybe you're in one that's horrible and you're thinking, I can't get out of it. Or maybe this is a career, right? This could be a job opportunity. This could be any sort of goal that you're trying to create. But again, you have to complete a cycle of something. And I do feel that it's within you. It's within your mind. Spirit's been telling you this is how you transform, but you have to allow it. You have to allow this butterfly to emerge, right? But if you're holding it down, it's not going to. Okay, look at that, the 10 of Autumn as well. So we've got not only the 10 of Cups, but we've got the 10 of Autumn. And what it says here is contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure, your money, your family's material needs are taken care of. It's important to honor traditions and have pride in your heritage and the accomplishment of your ancestors. So that's going to resonate for some. But what I'm also getting here is with that 10 of Autumn is what it's talking about. Again, we've got a sense of completion. Okay, so you're in a place of being financially secure and comfort, and you're finally settling into a place where that you're going to be okay in the future. And this is what that butterfly is trying to bring to you. Okay, that transformation is trying to come through in some manner in order for you to reach this place. But I'm getting that for some of you, you are pushing it away. Or you might be thinking, you might be in a place that you think that you're not able to receive it. Or you might be looking at your current situation and you think, well, maybe we'll get there one day. But you just know inside of you, it's not happening simply because of whatever circumstances that you're hanging on too tightly. So again, you can push against the wave, or you can allow Spirit to put you on their wings and show you the way. They can fly you right there. And that's what I feel that some of you need to allow. We've also got the Moon. So it's important to trust your intuition, even if you're unsure of what's happening. All will be revealed soon, so worry is unnecessary. Interesting card, because again, the moon illuminates, right? The moon illuminates what it is that you're not seeing. So there might be something going on again behind the scenes that spirit just isn't showing you at this time, simply because you might be in a place of feeling stuck. Okay, so if you're feeling stuck and you're not looking at that sign, it's going to be very hard for that moon to illuminate what it is that you are supposed to see. It's going to be hard for that moon to illuminate the road or the path. I'm also feeling that for some of you, there is a sense of things that will come up to the surface. I feel that for some of you, you might be stuck in some sort of situation that maybe you're not completely 100% happy with. There is going to be illumination in regards to that situation. Now, this could be relationships, work, career, take it as it resonates. But I do feel that in some manner, there's going to be some sort of insight. Now, whether this is an insight within yourself, whether this is an external insight that is coming through, because it is in that external field, it might be the thing that also brings about that transformation. Again, it could transform a relationship where you might look at it and go, okay, this isn't really what I want. It could transform a career. It could transform something. But again, you have to allow it. You have to move aside that stubbornness or that those feelings of, well, this is, I keep hearing the word, this is as good as it gets. Okay, that might resonate with some of you. All right, so take it as it resonates for you. The Four of Summer is coming in, Four of Cups. So it's interesting. We look at this. We've got, these two tens. We've got the fours. Okay, there is something that is supposed to be, you're supposed to be allowing. So the Four of Cups, this is about like missing opportunities. All right. And it talks about your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that God is presenting you. Be open to investigating opportunities that may come your way. Again, I feel like there's something that is supposed to be within your life, or that you need to allow within your life, and it's almost like you're shutting down for whatever reason it is. You're going to have to figure that out. You're going to have to be the one that listens to those messages that are coming through. Maybe you need to open up, your mind and actually listen to the words that somebody is saying. Because again, we could misinterpret words, whether they're for the positive or for the negative. Right? Maybe it's you that needs to sit there and somehow observe what is actually going on within a situation instead of shutting down, right? And going into that Four of Swords energy where you're just ignoring sometimes the obvious of what is happening around you. Okay? But either way, it is time to open up in order for you not to miss those opportunities. Spirit is trying to bring them in. Spirit has brought them in. And I feel like you've just kind of gently, maybe not completely shut the door, but you've closed the door at this moment. And it's going to be up to you that's going to open it for this opportunity to fly through. We've got the Two of Winter. This is about decisions. This is also about being stagnant, okay? So it says procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. Amazing. Amazing. So again, I do feel that for some of you, this might have to do with a relationship of some sort. This is a stagnant energy. It either means that the relationship that or the energy that you're supposed to be going to has been stagnant, okay? And I do get that simply because of this ego coming through. Maybe you're not making those moves towards what it is or to who it is that you're supposed to be at this time. This is a stagnant energy, but it's also talking about procrastination. And again, you don't want to miss some sort of opportunity that has been presented to you in order to achieve and accomplish and manifest your goals in some other way. Again, things are being hidden right now. Maybe you don't know the full path because Spirit wants you to make a choice. Okay? And Spirit might be saying to you, look, you're stuck in this place right now because you're not making the choice. Once you make a choice, it is what it is. right? You want to stay where you are, or do you want to move forward? That's completely up to you. But for until you make a decision, we're hiding. We're keeping this hidden. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of times Spirit does let you make your own choice, right? Like, it's always free will. But here's the thing. It's like those you always hear those stories about, those people that are like, oh, I don't want to play the lottery this week, and they always fill out their own numbers or whatever like that. And they're getting every sign from Spirit, hey, you know, um, you're the lucky winner on billboards. You might see, your numbers on a license plate or whatever it is. And you're just ignoring them. And you're just like, no, I'm not going to play this week. This week, I'm just not going to play it. And then those numbers freaking come up, right? Spirit's not going to say, hey, you know what? You could have won the lottery if you played the numbers. But Spirit's been giving you the darn signs all the way through it, right? And again, it's up to you. It's your free will. You don't want to win? That's okay. Stay where you are. Stay stuck in your energy. Or move forward because you're getting the signs to do so. Okay? The Emperor. Yeah. Structure and organization are important right now. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role as you have much wisdom to offer. So I do feel that for some of you, you're going to have to be the one that either takes charge of this situation, steps forward. I kind of want to say the expression, be a man, even if you're a woman, but you're going to have to do that stepping forward, be the strong one within this, whatever it is coming through, because I do feel that this energy is becoming stagnant. You might have to be the one that becomes brave and makes that step forward towards whatever this goal is. Okay. It's also saying here, this Emperor, I do feel that it's relating to this. As far as the listening and this Four of Swords energy, what I'm getting here is that you might have to be the one that initiates a movement within that Four of Swords energy. Maybe there is, whether it's within a job that you're unsatisfied with or a relationship that you're unsatisfied with, you're going to have to be that one that makes that move. You might have to be the one that, either does the talking or allows yourself to listen to what somebody has to say. But I'm also getting here that for whatever this new opportunity is, Spirit is telling you, you're going to have to take charge. You're the one that's going to have to step forward. You're the one that is going to have to open up to allow these opportunities to come forward. And it might literally be because you're physically stepping forward towards whatever this is, whether it's a person or whether it's a job or career, some sort of goal. Okay. And we've got the King of Autumn. So this guy, when the King of Pentacles comes in, right? Everything is going to turn out great. Projects will be stunningly successful. Exciting new career opportunities are possible, and money or resources that come your way will be invested wisely. So that might resonate with some of you. But here's the thing, is that when the King of Pentacles comes through, he's very confident in himself. And I feel like what Spirit is saying, yeah, you might be a little scared. You might be a little scared of moving this energy, this stagnant energy forward. You might be scared of coming forward in some way. You might be scared to take that leap. But it is saying that with that King of Pentacles coming through, that doing so is going to bring you into this place where you're feeling accomplished. The King of Pentacles is the king of all the kings, right? But the Emperor is sort of the embodiment of all the kings as well, right? So he is that King of Pentacles, he's that King of Swords, he's that King of Cups, he's that King of Wands. The Emperor has full control. He's in charge of himself. It's time for you to step forward in order to reach this place of this King of Pentacles energy where you're feeling on top of the world, where you're feeling you've made the accomplishments that you've wanted to make, where you feel that you're in a place of completion within yourself in some way. Okay, so this is up to you, Scorpio, in order to do so. This is up to you. You can stay stagnant. You can stay in this energy. But Spirit is saying, look, we've been giving you the signs. We've been giving you the push forward. We've been, giving you everything that it is that you need, but you're the one that's made it into a stagnant energy by doing nothing. You're the one. So it's time to move it forward. So let's take a look at relationships for you this week, Scorpio, and see what is coming through. I do feel that once you make that move, it's almost like this little bit of energy. So if there's someone you need to talk to, if there's something that you need to say, if there's some way that you need to move something forward, it's now this time to get, to bypass that fear, get over that fear, move it forward. Now's the time, because even just the slightest little energy can open up those skies, right? It can open up that eagle energy, allow yourself to soar, but you have to start somewhere. You have to start that movement. A wheel can't turn, with no water. Like if you're looking at that wheel of fortune, right? And you have that stream. I can't remember what they call those wheels, that move the energy, but you get what I'm saying, right? You need a little bit of flow in order for that wheel to start turning. And that's what I feel. Or even a little bit of wind in order for that wheel to start turning without doing anything. If you're just stagnant and you're not moving that wheel in either way, if you're not clearing up what it is that you need to clear up, listen to those messages that are coming through. Okay, so let's see what is coming through with relationships for Scorpio this week. You can't get any clearer than that. A new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon with the work, right? Worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. And again, I felt like that was part of the reason why you were holding yourself back, is that there was some sort of sense of lack of self-appreciation, some lack of worthiness that was coming through. You might be looking at this new thing, or this thing that you're trying to go towards, this person even, because this is within relationships. Here's the thing, if those signs are coming through, they're coming through for a reason for you. They're telling you that you are worthy. It's time to take that chance toward change that energy that you have allowed to become stagnant in some way. This even could be within yourself. For those of you not in a relationship or not looking for a relationship, it could also be talking about, having that worthiness inside of you is going to open up all of those new opportunities. We've also got wait. So it says don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So there might be something here that it is saying to you, look at, you do have to get into a place of being worthy, okay? It is time to take that movement, but we're going to get some clarifying cards. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that you need to completely rush towards it, because sometimes that's also not the best energy. But I do feel that for some of you, you have to start that movement. Okay, so let's get some clarifying cards and see what is coming through in regards to weight. All right. The Lovers, beautiful card. So this is like a twin flame soulmate type of energy. It is saying here, and I do feel that that stagnant energy was towards some sort of, soul connection on some level. And sometimes I get it. So I just want to, I'm going to come back to this weight, but what I'm getting here is like, it's almost saying like the opposite. I do feel that you have to listen to those messages before making an absolute decision at this time, because again, I keep getting that you might be misinterpreting something, or you might be looking at something from a different perspective. Okay, you might be looking at, let's say, a current relationship and thinking everything is great or fine, whatever it is, but you're not listening to yourself. You're not listening to the messages that are coming through. Maybe this could be a person of interest that you're, wanting to head towards, but Spirit is saying, wait, we've got something, not quite yet. Like, you have to clear yourself up first. There might even be something better, especially if it is a not soul connection relationship. Okay. Sometimes I also am getting some sort of sense of ego in here. It might be that you have several options, or you might be putting the energy towards several different types of relationships. And I'm getting from spirit, it is time to stop that behavior. Okay, again, take it as it resonates, but we have this Lovers coming through, a new dawn. This is like a twin flame soulmate type of relationship, and it does talk about true and long-lasting love finds its way into your life. Follow your heart with caring actions and choices. So again, going back to this weight, it might be telling you not to, there's a difference between that wheel turning and the wheel spinning. Okay, you might not want to make that wheel spin at this moment. You might still want to, you might have to clear up old things before you walk into something that is a newer energy, or an energy that had been stagnant and you're ready to head towards that. Okay, that's what I also keep getting. So we've also got the raccoon coming through. Renewal. Amazing card. So it's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes, so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment, and fiercely embrace what's to come. Yeah, again, this renewal, I feel like there's a relationship or a person, something in here where that energy went stagnant, and it's time for that renewal. And I feel like, again, you've been giving those signs, but it's almost like you just shut it down. You shut it down for whatever reason. I feel like there's some fear there. Maybe, you didn't know what to do, what decision to make. But Spirit is telling you, make that decision. Start moving forward. Renew. It's up to you to renew. I'm also getting, again, to wait, because there may have to be, again, some sort of cleaning up of an old energy first. Maybe you have to, it doesn't mean you have to completely clean it up, but it doesn't mean rush into something immediately either. Okay, these are such beautiful cards. We've got the Four of Wands. So this is all about, again, completion. Okay, this is another like twin flame card. This is that card of being, a lot of readers consider it that twin flame card simply because of that Four of Wands. And on traditional tarot, it looks like sometimes that 1111 coming through. And for us, when we see this, we've got, look at this, a new dawn, the Lovers, renewal, Four of Wands. It's time. It's time now to bring that new energy coming through. Release that stagnant energy that you created, or even if it was somebody else that created some sort of stagnant energy. It's time to open that up, because you don't know where this opportunity is going to lead to. It might be that opportunity that is going to lead you down that path that you've been desiring for so long. It doesn't mean to use somebody in order to achieve that path, but that path might be because the two of you have to come together in order to open up that path, in order to open up those opportunities. We've got worthiness. So we've got the Ten of Spring. Yeah. There's a lot of burdens. I feel like for whatever reason, your worthiness has to do with maybe past responsibilities, past burdens. Something is weighing on you at this moment in time. It feels like, I think sometimes we also have to look, when people are throwing responsibilities at us, when they're putting their burdens onto us, that can decrease our own worthiness, because we're absorbing that energy. If somebody's completely relying on you, or you have all of these responsibilities and you don't have that time to yourself, that time to absorb, time to go into like that hermit energy and just allow yourself to release and relax and really do that thinking. And I'm getting too that with this parrot energy coming through, there very well could be somebody or something that is preventing you from allowing you to listen intently to yourself. Okay. If there's somebody in your household or around you that's like, only their opinions, or they don't really give you that time, if they see you relaxing and they're coming at you right away, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Whatever it is. Okay. This could be within the work field too, right? Sometimes you need to have just that time to yourself in order to allow yourself to think. But I'm also getting here is that these burdens and responsibilities might be ones that you have put upon yourself. I have to be responsible in this way. I can't just, leave that and go towards this because I've got these responsibilities. Yes, you can. Okay. And especially if somebody's making you feel unworthy, or if this relationship or this person, and relationships don't need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers. Take them as they resonate. It could even be within yourself. But if some burden is bringing you down and removing some of your self-assurance or your worthiness, that's not right. You have to take a step back from that. You have to walk away from that. That is not the way relationships are supposed to be. And again, Spirit is showing you this other path. What did I, oh my God, you can't make this up, guys. What did I just say? The Hermit coming through. You need that time. Like, honestly, I've said this over and over. I love pulling the cards on camera simply because there's no way. Like, Spirit is, I just love Spirit. Like, Spirit shows you. It shows you those signs, right? It shows you the path. You just have to be open to listening. This is so beautiful. You need to have that time. I am going to read the card though, because I'm being told to, because it might resonate with some. It says, take time for contemplation, to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path to spiritual enlightenment. So sometimes, in order to move past something, in order to release some of these burdens that are bringing you into this place of, or maybe, you're being burdened by having to lift up somebody else's self-worth all the time. Right? That could be the situation as well. And that places a burden. If you're having to constantly reassure somebody, yes, I love you. Yes, you're beautiful. Yes, you're great. Yes, you're handsome. Yes, yes, yes. Like, it wears on you, right? If somebody is bringing that energy. But what I'm also getting here is, again, time to contemplate, time to recognize what it is that you are truly desiring. It's time to go forward. I keep wanting to say that it's up to you. You could wait and miss that opportunity. But if you miss that opportunity, why do you want to stay in stagnant energy? Why do you want to stay in energy that's not bringing you forward? Again, sometimes it's just that little tiny bit, that little push of that energy that starts all of your dreams, all of your manifestations, all of your goals coming to you and flooding you. Right? In a positive, beautiful way. And look at that Nine of Cups energy, wishes coming true. Make a wish. Make a wish. Now is the time when your dreams come true. Again, I can't make this up, guys. You're seeing me pull these cards, right? Don't worry about how this will be, how this will happen. Just give gratitude to God for all that you have and all that's still yet to come. Again, remember that moon energy that we have? You don't know how it's going to come. Okay, and God's not telling you. The universe isn't going to reveal that to you. You have to have faith. And I feel like for some of you, this could be that test of faith coming through, right? Yes, you're supposed to be here in this beautiful, amazing relationship. You're stuck over here. Your choice. We're not going to show you that full path until you make that decision, and that decision is going to be yours. You can be stuck or you can move ahead. Okay? There you go. All right. Let's look at weight and see what is coming through. And let's get clarification on that. Six of Autumn. So that's Six of Pentacles. Your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or receive a grant of scholarship. In return for heaven's blessings, be sure to share the wealth with others through donations or time or money to reputable charities. So what I'm getting with this, I'm getting two things actually. I want to pull up some more clarification cards. Yeah, the Seven of Winter, Seven of Swords is coming through. You know what's interesting? Okay, so what I feel with this, I feel like whoever this is, this person here, I feel like they are in a place, and again, this is, this is going to resonate with some, and it could be reversed roles in some way. Okay, it could be you. But what I'm getting is that this person here is waiting for you to move forward. I do feel that there is a sense that they have been giving. Now, it could have been you that has been giving. And there's something, again, behind the scenes. So we already had that moon card. We have the Seven of Winter. And it does talk about caution will help you avoid the loss of valuables, including non-material resources such as time or peace of mind. Be aware of the results of your actions as well as what others might be doing behind your back. There's something going on here. And this could be, again, maybe why Spirit is pushing you towards this situation, this situation that you've allowed to go stagnant in some manner. Okay. Not everything is as it appears, right? And we already had that, listening. We had that listening to yourself. So you already know that something is going on, or you might already have those feelings that something is going on. You're trying to transform like that butterfly, but you're pushing it down, and it's like, oh, I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that. But at the same time, you might have been giving. And this person, whoever it is that you're giving to, is just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, thanks for your time. Thanks for your energy. Whatever it is, I'm just going to continue taking. But I am also getting here that somebody, that person that you've allowed, or that thing that you've allowed to go stagnant, is also in this place where they're kind of like, I've given as much as I can. I don't know if I can give any more. And you, meaning for you, Scorpio, who's watching, keeps putting me or doing things behind my back, or making me feel like I'm, like this isn't going anywhere. And they could be in that stagnant energy too. And that's where I felt that Emperor coming through, and that King of Pentacles. It's up to you. All you have to do is turn the wheel, and you'll be amazed at the energy that all of that creates. Take that little step forward. Just take that little step forward. Open up that communication. Open up, that energy to allowing, and just see what happens. And last card, look at that, King of Spring. So this is beautiful. Now your moment. Oh, I love it. Exactly, it's up to you, right? Now's your moment to step up to a leadership role. Don't back away from the spotlight, as your plans will be successful as long as you stay focused upon the big picture. So this King, again, it's up to you. Take that leadership role. Go towards this energy that you've allowed to you've either ignored, or you've made, it's become stagnant, or maybe you have actually literally put in this Seven of Swords energy. Okay. And I'm going to be honest, the Seven of Swords energy, unfortunately, comes back in the form of some sort of karmic hit, right? If you're not being honest with somebody and open, and if you're doing things behind their back, because remember, I did feel like there might be several that are going on, even if there's not, it might be that energy towards that. What I'm getting here is that it is very important for you right now to change this. Change that energy, make it start happening, open it up, allow yourself to go into this hermit mode, create what it is that you are desiring, go through that butterfly transformation, soar like that eagle. Okay, so that's where we are this week for relationships, Scorpio. So let's get a closing card from the universe and see what is coming through. I do feel that for some of you, and again, take it as it resonates, I feel that for some of you, if you don't make that step forward, this could be, a loss on some manner, either towards a goal, a manifestation, towards a relationship. It could be all of that. I feel like there is this piece that is trying to push you, create your goals for you. It's showing you the door, it's showing you that path, and you're just like, no, I'm just going to be stubborn. So, okay, you know what? That's your choice. But again, you're not going to know. You're not going to know what amazing riches are on the other side if you don't start taking that step forward. Okay? So let's get into, let's pull a card from the universe for Scorpio. I'm not really sure what this is talking about. Lumiera returns, earthy spirituality, community, ocean conservation. I'm actually going to take this one too because I don't really understand that one. Adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That's why the two of them wanted to come out. So what I'm getting here, I'm getting that it is time, you know, to allow the spirituality. This is like the Empress energy, and it goes back to that, you know, that worthiness. I feel like it's time now for you to birth yourself again. This is like that transformation. A transformation. You can see that she's pregnant. She's trying to birth a new development, you know, trying to birth a new, something new that's going to be, you know, there's passion towards this creative, she's creating that passion towards is basically what I'm saying. It's also a very grounded energy, right? We've also got adrift, so letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So it's almost like let yourself go, allow yourself to follow those signs, right? Allow yourself to go through the energy of what spirit is showing you. Take those paths that are starting to open up for you. All right. So I truly hope that that has helped, Scorpio. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please share, and please subscribe to my channel. It's truly appreciated. Have a wonderful week and many blessings. Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading for August 17th to the 24th. We're looking into mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationship, and pulling a card from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Also check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. So what's coming up for Pisces? So we've got the deer, trust in the support of the universe. That's beautiful. The badger, bring your life into balance for the body. And spirit is saying the hedgehog, be a magnet for light, love, and joy. So for those of you that are Pisces, this is what I'm getting. I'm really feeling that you're allowing the universe to just take over at this moment. It really feels like you are allowing yourself to head into some sort of sense of balance, not only with yourself, but I feel externally. You're just sort of going with the flow right now, and I feel like this is beautiful. Trust in the support. You're trusting in that support. You're also being this magnet for this love, light, and joy. Okay, this I'm really getting here that you're in a place of, for some of you, you're either heading into a place of peace, or that you are in this place of peace at this moment, or you're about to head into this throughout this week. I feel that I'm also feeling that for some of you, you might be giving very good advice that is coming through. I feel like it might be advice from the universe towards those that may particularly need it. This might be for light workers, psychics, mediums, you know, people that are empaths in some way. This could be allowing, again, that universe to flow in order for you to really allow those messages to come through. And I feel like the messages that are coming through are not only for people around you, but also for yourself as well. It is really saying here that I feel like you allowed yourself to get into this place. I feel it's almost like you're leaving it up to the universe now. Instead of putting worry or stress into the situation, you're sort of seeing the situation for what it is at this moment, and you're just allowing it to flow and transform into what it is supposed to be. And I think this is absolutely beautiful, beautiful energy that's coming through. So let's get some clarification and see what Spirit has to tell you in regards to this. I feel like this is an absolutely beautiful energy for you this week. It just feels like, even looking at the cards, it's almost like letting out this sigh, you know, just this, it's like a burden lifted off of you, and you're now into this place of saying, okay, you know, show me the path, show me what it is that I'm supposed to do. Or I'm just going to go with the flow at this point, because the universe, I trust in it. I trust in what it's bringing to me at this time. I love these cards, these animal Archangel Power Tarot animal cards. They're absolutely beautiful. It's just my hands are small, so it takes me a little longer because the cardstock is so thick. They're such good quality, and they're absolutely beautiful cards. But again, they're just a little harder for me to shuffle. So excuse my awkwardness in that. Okay, let's look at Deer. Let's clarify. So we've got the Prince of Spring. An opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. Moving quickly is important, yet nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. So I'm not, you know, for some of you that may hold true, but what I'm actually getting is more the passionate, charismatic, confident, okay, energy that's coming through. You know what you need to do. I feel like for some of you, again, you're following the guidance. There may be at times where you really need to listen within yourself. So if you have to reach out to something or reach out to somebody, maybe you might even be getting that message coming through from spirit saying, look, you know, you need to reach out to this person, this individual. You might need to be that magnet of love, light, and joy at this time. But I do feel that what you're doing is you're allowing yourself to just trust in the universe, trust in the guidance that is coming through. It feels like, you know, with this Prince of Spring, it also talks about, this is somebody who's moving towards something passionate. So this could be passionate within yourself. It could be within a relationship. It could be towards a new career, whatever it is. But again, you're allowing those messages to come through, and you know that you will act accordingly at that time. Okay. We've got the Seven of Spring. So the Seven of Wands is coming through, and it says, be assertive, believe in yourself, and don't let anyone take away your personal power. Trust in your inner guidance. Trust that your inner guidance is true, and follow it completely. Again, about that inner guidance, trusting in that universe, trusting within that inner guidance, allowing yourself to just go within. Okay, go within, listen to the messages that are coming through. Do what you need to do at the time, but for now, you're really putting a lot of faith, and you're allowing that faith to come through, knowing that things are going to work out the way they are supposed to work out. We've got the Chariot. You can successfully balance various or opposing energies at once through determination and focus. You've earned the rewards and recognition that you're receiving. So for me, what I'm getting in regards to this is the universe is giving you recognition for the fact that it understands that you're trusting and you have that faith. Okay. Again, I'm also getting, because we did have this Prince of Spring that talks about maybe some sort of action coming through where you might have to take action. We've also got this Chariot, which again talks about action. But I am feeling that those messages are going to come through to you in some way. So really go into yourself, really listen to that inner guidance that is coming through for you at this time. We've also got the Five of Swords. Your current path isn't leading you toward the happiest possible outcome, so why not change it? Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. So that might be exactly what that message is coming through. I feel like what it's telling you is don't worry. If you feel that somebody is trying to mislead you in some way, if there's somebody who is being aggressive in some way that's not resonating with you, I do feel, again, follow that inner guidance that is coming through. I do feel that you may have to take action towards, in some possible way, of cutting this person out. Okay. But again, don't rush into anything until you get that guidance. Okay. When that guidance comes through, you will know the proper thing to do. You will know how to act. Trust your gut, trust your insides. If your insides are saying, look, there's something isn't right. Pisces are very, they're very, very intuitive. They're very, very empathic. So what I'm feeling here is you really need to just allow yourself to flow with the energy this week. Then we've got the Four of Summer, so the Four of Cups. And it says your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that God is presenting to you. Be open to investigating opportunities that may come your way. So this is going to be a really interesting week. We've also got the Emperor. Structure and organization are important right now. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role, as you have much wisdom to offer. So we've got some interesting, but also a little bit conflicting energies coming through. What I'm getting here is there is going to be something that you will have to make a decision towards. It may be a decision in which you are cutting something or someone out. Now, remember, with this Five of Swords energy, because it's also falling in here, where it says bring your life into balance. It may be time to cut out things that are not bringing your life into balance at this time. And these can be internal. So these could be stress, anxiety, worry about how things are going to go. And I feel like what the universe is telling you is to pay attention to those, to pay attention to the energies that aren't making you feel good and start to remove them in order to allow this advice, this light to come through from the universe. Okay. And I do feel that for some of you, where it talks about, the speed, it might also have to do with the fact that this speed is going to be, so it's like you'll feel an energy that isn't feeling good to you. And that's where you take that action to remove it. Okay. And you go, okay, I'm recognizing that this energy doesn't feel good to me. This is not a mindset or an external energy, meaning people or things around you that are not making me feel good. They're not putting me in a positive place. And this is the time I can now take that step forward to removing them, especially with this Emperor coming in. Okay, because that Emperor, he's in charge, right? He's a leader. He can be a little bit dominant at times, and it feels like you might have to be the one that actually does the removing of some sort of energy that isn't feeling the most positive to you at this moment. Let's look at the hedgehog. So we got the Nine of Winter. Yeah. So for some reason, I feel like for some of you, you might be bouncing back and forth between, feeling in a positive way, feeling in maybe a more negative way. And it very well may be breaking down to, those external energies. Okay. And internal. We've got this Nine of Winter, right? So this is the Nine of Swords, and this is about anxiety with inside of us. And it says your worries and fears aren't real. They're fueled by focusing on the negative. Can we see that? Oh, you guys can't even see that. Sorry, I'm holding it out of view. They're fueled by focusing on the negative, which gives power to that which you're afraid of. So stop worrying, let go of fear, and everything will be okay. Yeah. I feel like the energy that you are supposed to have is this energy of allowing love, light to come in, okay? But I feel that there is going to be some ups and downs throughout this week where you may get into a place where you're feeling a little lost, a little confused. You might be holding yourself back in some way. It could be just a matter of, you have to recognize those. So it feels like Spirit this week is really teaching you how to navigate your own internal system. Okay, giving you some more guidance towards that in order to become a stronger beacon of light, hope, and joy, not only within yourself, but for others around you. Okay. The Ten of Winter. Yeah, it's time to let go. It's interesting. We've got this Five of Winter, Nine of Winter, Ten of Winter. The Ten of Winter talks about the end of a cycle, right? It says the end of a career path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these things and trust that a brighter future awaits. So if there is something or someone that you need to let go of, and again, I feel like this for some of you, this very well can be a mindset or, a feeling of fear or a feeling of anxiety. I'm just going to move the camera just a little bit. There's something that you need to let go of in order to achieve this feeling of, this light, this joy, this prosperity that I feel wants to come towards you. But again, I keep feeling like there's ebbs and flows, right? So you might feel good, one moment you might be going down. Now remember, when we're getting these feelings of things that are making us feel anxious or worrying, those are things that we need to allow to release. So allow them to come up to the surface, feel them, and then release them at the same time, because those are going to be feelings that you've actually released in order to not bring them back in again. Okay? And we've got the Two of Spring. Your vision, creativity, and dedication to your cause have brought you great success. In fact, it might be your best interest to get a partner to assist you in your endeavors or expand the number of people helping you. So I do feel for many of you that might resonate, but I'm also feeling here is this also might be just your spirit team coming in to assist you during this time, because it does feel this could be one of those emotional times. It could be one of those weeks where you're feeling really happy one minute, and then all of a sudden a memory or something comes through where it just sort of hits you in the gut and you feel, oh my God, what is this? This is hurting. And that's where I'm getting that energy. You move it forward to release it. Release that energy in some way, whether this is physically, having to physically remove something, or whether it's internally and allowing that energy to just fade its way out. Because I do feel that you're being guided or led to something in a better context, like something better for you. Now, this doesn't need to be the end of something directly, like if people are sitting there worrying and going, oh my God, my relationship's going to be over. No, it could be just the energy that is around what is holding that relationship back at this time. It could be even within career. If you're worried about getting a promotion, or if you have fears and anxiety, let's say, about getting a promotion, it is not going to help to stay in this energy of that Nine of Winter. Okay, this Nine of Swords energy, or this Five of Swords energy, because you're not going to be allowing that universal flow to come in and help create what it is that you want to create. So what I'm feeling this week is that guidance from the universe that is saying to you, look, we're giving you these things to bring into your existence at this moment in order to help you release them. So whether it's within your mind, your body, or your soul, you're going to be feeling them, feel them within your entirety, release them out, and remember that you're on a path towards something much better, much brighter, into this path of joy, love, and light. Okay? So let us take a look at relationships at this time and see what is coming through for you. I do feel like it might be an emotional week, okay, Pisces, but what I'm really getting here is those emotions are old emotions that you may have been either hiding, hanging on to, or they actually could be physical people or things around you that you just need to release at this time. Right, let's take a look at relationships and see what is coming through. Okay, make a wish. So yeah, that's exactly what I said. I feel like something is coming through, but this is like it's saying, this is a magical moment. Make a wish. Enjoy its manifestation. I do feel that that's exactly what the universe is trying to do for you this week. And because this is in relationships, it might be, maybe you want to enhance your current relationship. This could be, with a person of interest. It could be if you're looking for a relationship, now's the time to put that energy into it. But all of those things that the universe is asking you to clear out, like your worry, your anxiety, your stress, and even possibly people or things around you, those are going to have to come up first, be released in order for this wish to manifest itself. There you go. Yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So whatever it was that you were just thinking about, there's your answer. Take it as it resonates, okay? And we've also got, for some of you, self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So again, this may not have to do, but it's interesting because we actually did have those pelicans coming in talking about a partner. Maybe for some of you, this could be a relationship. for work in some way. If you're thinking about expanding out, you know, and perhaps creating your own business, your own, opening something, maybe again, it has to do with promotion or something. So relationships, you know, they don't always need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like this might almost be a separate entity, just giving you just another, just giving you an addition or a bonus to relationships this week, okay? But what I am getting is, again, allow that universe to flow, that universal flow to come in order to create what it is that you're truly desiring, all right? Let's get some clarification cards from the universe and see what this has to do with. For some of you, you might be seriously just thinking about, you know, starting your own business, or even taking, you know, a hobby to the next level. Maybe you're thinking just, you know, throwing it up onto Etsy or whatever it is. Or maybe you're thinking about going deeper and opening up some sort of, you know, business or self-employment for yourself. And again, that relationships could be talking about, you know, if you're thinking about getting a partner, that might be that confirmation if you've been debating about it. But I do feel that for many of you, you know, it is talking about somehow enhancing a relationship. Again, whether this is a relationship you want to bring in, current relationship, I feel like there's an enhancement coming. But again, it needs to have that clearing first. There's that clearing, that energy that needs to come. There needs to be some sort of release of that energy in order to bring all of this through. So it talks about the 6 of spring. So this is about victory, success. Make that wish. It's going to be victorious. I love that. That's beautiful energy. The 9 of autumn. Okay. So we've got the 9 of pentacles. So I do feel that for some of you, what I'm also getting here is that for some of you, because the 9 of Pentacles is a very independent card, okay? It's a card of self-reliance. It's for some of you, that releasing energy might have to do with you know, having feeling like the need for a partner, like you need a partner, you need to have somebody, or that feeling of getting more depressed if there isn't anybody in your life at this moment, or if things aren't working out exactly where it is. I do feel like the universe is saying, look, first of all, let's work on you being self-reliant, you know, allowing yourself, you know, it could even have to do with that 9, the self-employment energy coming through, simply because that 9 of Pentacles would be type of person who would be very, you know, self-employed. They're wealthy within themselves, right? They're not relying on others for their basic needs or for anything. They're the 9 of Pentacles is sort of that person who would love to have a relationship, but they don't need one. You know, it's not there. A relationship wouldn't come in order to satisfy their needs. It would be simply because it would come in for their wants. Like they want to be able to share that love with somebody, but they don't need it. You know, it's not mandatory. They're not going to shrivel, you know, because of the fact that somebody isn't there. But it is something that they would like to share their life with. And that is the energy with that 9 of Pentacles. So we've also got the High Priestess, and it talks about this is a time to pursue or pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. So when the High Priestess comes in, you know, it does talk about things that are hidden, things that you may not know about. It also talks about using your intuition. We already talked about that. Use your intuition this week to guide you to what it is. It very well could be that things are hidden under the surface that are going to come to light. This could be within yourself. And again, going back to that 9 of Swords energy, there could be things within you that are hidden at this moment that you need to release in order to move forward. We have the 5 of Summer. So this talks about the 5 of Cups energy. And again, I feel like don't look at, you know, the 3 overspilled cups. It's time to look at the 2 cups that are upright. Remove the sadness. Remove the past pain is what I keep getting. you know. Even if somebody disappointed you in the past, doesn't mean that they're going to disappoint you now. Everybody changes, but I feel like you have to clear out some energy in regards to something in order to progress a situation in some way. And we've got the Two of Autumn. So you may be under stress because of multiple jobs or too many responsibilities for one person to manage. It's important to balance your work and personal life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. So that might relate to some. Again, we've got the self-employment coming in. That could have some sort of relation to that. But I do feel that your minds are very busy, and it just feels like there's something that you want to move forward towards, but you're hanging on to something, some sort of that Five of Swords energy coming through, that Five of Swords energy that's holding you back. It feels like maybe somebody didn't, treat you right in the past. Maybe somebody wasn't as forthcoming as they should be. Maybe there were things that were hidden under the surface that you didn't see. But now is that time to allow yourself to release it, okay? And don't keep your mind in this place of busyness, like waiting for it to come up. When those emotions come up, you will know, you will follow that intuition. It's time to allow that to do so, because it is leading you to some sort of success within a wish that you have made or about to make. We've also got that King of Autumn coming through. So it says everything is going to turn out great. Projects will be stunningly successful. Citing new career opportunities are possible. When money or resources that come your way will be invested widely. You guys are getting a lot of things in regards to career for this week. This is kind of interesting. But what I am getting is, remember that King of Pentacles, he's very successful in his own right because of the work that he's put in to get to where he is. Okay, he doesn't hang on to old grudges and old things like that. He just moves forward. He knows success is coming to him, and he allows it. And I feel like that's the energy that is coming throughout this week. It's like knowing that success is coming, knowing that you're going to accomplish what it is that you're going to accomplish, but again, allowing these negative energies that may be popping up or that are resurfacing to clear them out. So let's look at self-employment. So we've got this Nine of Spring coming through, and again, it talks about like you've worked hard and what you've created is impressive and worthy of protecting. Annoying challenges may pop up, but don't worry, you'll get through them just as you have in the past. So again, I keep feeling that ebb and flow. Okay, you might be feeling really happy, on top of the world at one moment, and then might go down a bit into that sadness. Okay, and that might be where that energy, this Two of Pentacles, is coming through, because it's a very busy energy. So it could be very up and down. It's just, all you have to really do is recognize that this week and allow it to flow. Okay, allow it to come, allow it to flow. Recognize it as just an annoying challenge that you're going to surpass, you're going to get over, you're going to, break through, and you'll be fine. The Princess of Winter. This is an intellectual challenge that calls upon your ability to think about a matching solution. So when this Princess of Swords comes through, it does again talk about there might be a challenge of some sort. It might be like a message of some sort that is coming through. And again, I'm getting that this could be from spirit. It could be from within yourself. It could even be a hiccup in regards to some sort of relationship. And I feel that not everything is as it seems, is what I keep getting. I feel like you need to really stay into this energy, this make-a-wish, this success within whatever it is that you're manifesting. And again, especially within relationships. So if you're seeing something and, it's putting you into this place where, it's stressing you and you think that everything's, going downhill and you're getting depressed and all of that stuff, you're getting lost into that Nine of Swords energy that we just had. Remember, it's just a challenge at this time. And it's interesting that we had this Nine of Swords, or Nine of Wands, we had the Nine of Autumn, and in that first round we had the Nine of Swords. So I feel like these are just things that it's almost like it's just a recognition of what it is that you need to do. You need to get into this place of self-reliance. Remember, you don't need somebody, you want somebody, and that right there brings you into a higher vibration. You know, not that you want, because we shouldn't be wanting somebody, but it's basically that you're allowing somebody to come through if they meet your needs, if they meet your standards, if they meet your integrity. Yes, you'll allow them to come through. The Nine of Pentacles is a very self-sufficient person, right? They're not going to let through anything that isn't resonating with their own vibration, right? Just the way it is. The Nine of Pentacles, let's just put this into perspectives of people. If the Nine of Pentacles, let's say a man or a woman, they're not going to date somebody who's like unemployed and broke and, you know, like that has to rely on them. But they've got better things to do than that. They recognize their own self-worth is what I'm saying. And that's what I feel like you need to do this week, is you need to remember your self-worth. Okay. And I feel like Spirit might be challenging you a little bit on this, and that's okay, because once we pass those tests that sometimes the universe does give to us, it does bring in those wishes that we've been desiring. It does bring in that feeling of success. Okay. Renewal. Look at this. It could be a renewal of a relationship. It's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's next to come. This is a beautiful card. I do feel that for some of you, again, it might be a renewal within a current relationship in some manner, but it also could be a renewal of a relationship that you have been desiring or trying to manifest in some way, whether it's with a particular person or whether it's just, you know, in general. But again, you need to release these feelings that are going to be coming through. And I do feel like this might just be a slight test from the universe to say, okay, you know what, if you really want this, right? If you really want this, have the faith in us in order to bring it forward. And we might just be putting these little tiny tests in front of you to see if you're ready for this yet, to see if this is something that you truly want within your vibration, because I feel like you've been giving out these, you know, these energies, whether it's towards self-employment, whether it's toward a relationship, take it as it resonates for you. But what I'm getting here is that these things are just coming in order to help you release what is holding you back. Okay, this is a beautiful energy. You just kind of be grateful, I guess, for the challenges that come through, because every challenge, you know, that we surpass, even if it sounds cliche, every challenge that we surpass just brings us that one step closer to our dreams, to our desires, to our manifestations. So we're going to get a closing card from the universe for you, Pisces, and see what the universe has to say at this time. What is a closing message that the universe wants for Pisces to know at this moment? I love this. My nails almost match the cards. All right. Receptivity. Yeah. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. That's this is pretty much exactly what we've been talking about this whole time. I do feel that this energy needs to come through. This energy is something that is going to be propelling you forward. It's going to be propelling you into the future. It's like allowing that energy, again, gives it, you know, ebbs and flow, right? Give and receive. So you might be in this place where you have that opportunity to give. All right? Give, bring your life into balance, to give to others. A magnet for life, bring your life into balance, be the support of the, trust in the support of the universe. Again, I want to go back to this, right? Be that magnet of love, joy, and light, because what we are giving out is what we are going to be receiving. And I feel like that is the message of the universe. It's basically saying to you, look, if you're going to stay stuck in that Five of Swords energy, that Five of Cups, that Nine of Swords energy, where you're feeling like, you know, things are against you, you're not moving forward, you're not allowing those wishes to come true, it's very difficult for us to bring that through to you. You have to be in that place of allowing. So then that's why we need to clear out this old energy. We need to clear out that old baggage. We need to clear out that mindset that is keeping us in lack instead of keeping us in a place of accepting and allowing and manifesting. Okay, so I truly hope that that has helped, Pisces. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please share my video, and please subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate it. Have an amazing week. Thank you so much. Many blessings. Cancers, welcome to your reading for August 17th to the 24th. We're looking into mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, and then pulling a card from the universe. So please remember that these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone. Also check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. All right. So first thing that is coming through for the mind for Cancers this week. Dolphin, live joyfully in the present. I love that. Body, we have the cow, give with unconditional love and grace. And we have the bee coming in, spread heart healing with joy. Okay. What I'm getting for you, Cancers, is there may be a situation. So you're either going to be, what I'm getting, two things. You're either in a situation where you're recognizing that you can't control a situation. Okay. I'm getting for some of you that you're in a place, there may have been, and this could resonate with both, because what I'm also getting here is that for some of you, this is that reminder to live joyfully in the present. Okay. So I do feel that there's some sort of situation where Spirit is coming through, reminding you, look at, you can't control every situation. You can't control people's actions. You don't, I mean, just because somebody's in a nasty place within themselves doesn't mean that you have to be living there with them. It is telling you to live joyfully in the present, to give with unconditional love and grace. And this is what I'm feeling with that external energy, is that there may be a situation around you that is, you know, breaking through your energy barrier, bringing down your vibration in some way. And Spirit is reminding you that heart healing with joy. Okay, this is like that sun energy. I mean, even though it is, you know, it's supposed to be like, you know, honeybees or whatever. But what I'm getting here is that, you know, it looks like that sun energy, rise above whatever situation it is that you're currently going through. And remember to stay in the present, because staying in that present removes that anxiety of things that from the past, worrying about the future, all of that. What I'm really getting here too is that when you're giving with that unconditional love, it starts changing a situation. So you may not have control of the actual situation or the actual person, especially if it is, you know, for some of you, I am getting, there may be a female around. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but a female or a feminine energy. Now, this could be a masculine or a male with a feminine energy as well. But it feels as though for some of you that there is, and I don't know why it's coming through. It could be just simply because I'm seeing like these cows here. But I'm getting for some of you that there is some sort of situation that might be going on with a particular female in which you need to really give that love towards, okay? It might be somebody who is trying to, I want to say like ruin your day, or that they're coming at you, you know, with unreasonable either requests or energy or vibrations of some sort. And again, that's not going to resonate with all of you. Take it as it resonates for you. But I am getting, there's this energy that is possibly, you know, trying to, you know, again, penetrate your vibration. It's trying to bring down, like bring you into a place of almost reacting the way that they would react. And that's what I keep feeling from Spirit. This is coming through saying, you know, allow yourself to just let it go, live in that energy of the present. But also when you start spreading this healing energy of joy and happiness towards them, you're going to start noticing a change of some sort. Okay, whether it's a change within yourself or whether it's a change within the actual situation, giving that love, that unconditional love and grace towards the situation is going to at least keep your vibration in a place that is going to be more positive, more fruitful, and more beneficial for you in, in the coming days. That's what I keep getting. So let's get some clarification cards in regards to this. And see what is coming through for you. I love these cards, but the cardstock is really thick, and I have small hands, so it's hard for me to, it's hard for me to shuffle them sometimes. So I always look so awkward, but I love using these cards because they're just absolutely gorgeous. And they resonate beautifully. So we've got the Prince of Winter coming through. So it does say get ready, for progress to speed up. This situation requires you to use logic and intellect over condition and make your over emotion and make your decisions quickly. So again, what I'm feeling here is that for some reason there is a situation, it's either coming through or maybe you're currently in the present moment of it. Again, if it's coming through, it will come through. You don't need to worry about it. I don't feel that it's anything major or catastrophic in any way. I feel it's an annoyance of a person possibly that's coming through. And again, it's saying, you know what, just deal with it. Deal with it with like intellect in some way. Don't deal with it emotionally. Don't get it yourself into a place where you're allowing this person to reach you or destroy you on some sort of emotional or energetic level. I feel that you need to deal with this situation, put love towards it, but deal with it with intellect, deal with it calmly, and move forward. That's what I keep getting. The Six of Spring is coming through. Yeah, by doing so this is going to be a victorious solution, a victorious ending for you in some manner. This is going to put you into that victorious spot. Okay. Now, even if the person doesn't acknowledge it or other people around you don't acknowledge it, that's okay. You're going to know that within yourself, you handled the situation with love, with grace, with joy, with healing energy. Okay. And that you've done your best to put that towards the situation in order to clear it in some manner. And we've also got the Ace of Spring. So a wonderful new opportunity presents itself. It may come as a surprise, but you'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. So this might be a completely different situation all at once. It might even just be Spirit telling you that there is a new situation that is going to be better for you in some way. This could be a passion, a deeper passion towards something else. It might even just be telling you, concentrate on what it is that is giving you passion, because I feel like through allowing this, through dealing with this and not putting too much energy into it, is going to open up new doors. When we're stuck in an old energy, and let's say somebody upsets us and we get stuck in that energy and we can't release it, and what happens is it really gives them a doorway to come at us even stronger, but it also takes away our opportunities for looking at things with new things with a passionate energy, right? Because we're going to be so stuck in this old situation that we're not allowing ourselves to see a positive new beginning within something else. The Prince of Autumn is also coming in. So this is the Prince of Pentacles. So this is this is like one of the slowest moving cards in the deck. In fact, it's like the slowest moving card, but he's very grounded. So he talks about it's important to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavor. Once you have that in place, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. So again, I do feel that there's a new energy coming through. I do feel that what Spirit is also telling you here is to make the plans of what it is that you want towards it, not only the situation, but just in general. So again, I want to go back to, whether this is a relationship of some sort, whether this is a work situation of some sort. So let's just say, I'm going to give an example here, just because I feel like it could, help with guidance. So let's say you're wanting a promotion. Okay, at work, maybe that's what you're aiming for, and you have this person in the office who just seems to be either in your way all the time. It's like they you know, degrade you or make things really difficult for you, or maybe they're gossipy, whatever it is. And I feel like if you sit there and you surround yourself with that energy, and you sit there and you're like, why does she keep doing this? Why do they keep doing this? Why are they, you know, why are they trying to destroy me? Is this going to hurt my chance? So you're basically, you're caught into that energy, right? It's saying here, you know, it's not going to help you advance. What I'm getting here is make the plans of where it is that you want to go. So sit there and make the plans towards whatever it is, whether this is self-employment in some way, whether this is towards, you know, a new beginning, a new career, new relationship, whatever it is. Don't sit there in this energy. Allow that to release in order to get into this energy, because the more detail you put into these plans, this energy isn't going to bother you. Basically, all you have to do is put love and light toward this and let the universe clear it up, right? Karma is amazing. But if we are focused in on the karma that we feel that somebody is going to receive or should be receiving, it's not going to help the situation. The universe always has its own plans. All you can do is put love and light toward the situation, look at it and go, you know, I mean, sometimes these people act the way that they act up is because they've got their own issues. So give them that love and light, right? Look at them, and you don't have to actually physically say this to them, but, you know, within your own vibration, let them, you know spiritually that you are sending them positive vibration, because they do feel that energy. They might not know it comes from you, but what it does is it does clear up that energy within them, depending on obviously the person. There are just some people that are just stuck in such a negative cycle within themselves that there's nothing you can do about it. But at the same time, you don't have to worry about it, simply because the universe will come through in some manner and clear up that karma. Okay, clear up the karma that they are creating for themselves. Your job, if you choose to accept it, is to just focus on yourself, focus on your plans, focus on where it is that you want to go with whatever this is resonating with. Okay, look at that 10 of summer coming through. Yeah, time to express your love and appreciation for family, be it relatives or a chosen family of close friends. Congratulations may be in order for a happy, fulfilling marriage, as well as raising a happy, balanced children. So this might have something to do with those of you that do have children, but I'm also getting, you know, it doesn't, you know, just because it's the 10 of Cups and it is talking about family. Remember that this is also a place of contentment. So allowing this energy to clear is bringing you into this place of contentment. It's bringing you into this place of happiness. It's bringing you into this place of joy by not focusing in on whatever it is that is pulling you down. All right. The 6 of Winter. Yeah, you're moving into new and positive experiences. Now it's interesting because if you look at this card, there's actually a cage here. So this cat is like within a cage, and it looks like they're escaping. They're going, you know, into calmer waters. They're escaping from whatever it was that was holding them back, and that's what I feel is needed for you at this moment or throughout this week. So recognize, you know, are you being caged by your emotions, and can you allow those emotions to go into those calmer waters? Can you head toward that place of peace and contentment? Here's the thing, also with the Prince of Pentacles, remember that things, you know, especially if, you know, when you're trying to manifest something, it may not happen sometimes overnight. And this is why the universe is also asking for those detailed plans. Okay, like make it within your mind. Okay, make it within your vision, make it within your emotions. You know, allow yourself to really embrace what it is that you're heading towards or that you want to head towards, and allow all of these negative feelings to escape from that cage that you're, you know, that may be surrounding you at that time. Recognize the fact that there needs to be faith towards this. There needs to be trust within the universe, because the universe is, you know, helping you achieve that at this time. You know, unconditional love and grace. They're basically saying that they are supporting you at this time. Live in the present and don't worry about the things that you have no control of at this point. You don't have control of somebody else's behavior or somebody else's actions all the time, right? And if we sit there and worry about them, that's not going to increase our ability to benefit from the gifts that the universe wants to give to us. Okay. So we've got that bee coming through. Look at that star. What did I just talk about? Hope, right? You're about to take a big leap towards, forward in your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. So this is a beautiful card. This is the card of hope and prosperity and things that could, it's telling you hang on to that hope. Even if you're not seeing things come to fruition right away, hang on to that hope, hang on to that faith. Put trust towards the universe that things are clearing the way that they are supposed to clear, even if it has to do with another person, or even a situation that seems to be keeping, you going around in circles, okay? Just stay in the present. Focus on the here and now. That's what that Prince of Autumn does, right? He's on the here and now. He's like, he's looking at things from all sides. He's just staying in the present. He's allowing himself to absorb the current energies and allowing things that he no longer needs to just be released. So because he knows he's making those plans. He knows he's moving forward. We have the Prince of Spring. An opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. Moving quickly is important, yet there's nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. So this could have to do with as soon as you release this energy, this new opportunity comes in. And again, I feel like don't let yourself linger in whatever it is that you're hanging on to. I feel that you need to just leap at that situation, leap at that new opportunity that's coming through, leap at it with passion, embrace it, okay? Allow yourself to move towards something that is going to be calmer and more complete for you. And we've got the Ten of Winter. So this is the Ten of Swords energy. Let whatever needs to be done. Let it end. And I do feel there's going to be an ending towards a situation coming, whether it's within this week or not. It could be like the beginning energies of something here, but I do feel like something is ending that was causing you some sort of distress. And I do feel, again, don't hang on to it. Don't hang on to that energy. Whether this is a person, a situation, whatever it is, it's saying here, just let it go. Let it go because better things are coming. There are new opportunities that are coming towards you. There are new things that are happening at this time. You might not see them all, but you're going to want to approach this upcoming time with that sense of renewal, that sense of faith, that sense of hope, okay? That sense of just knowing that things are coming to fruition without you having to put anxiety or stress or worry into them, okay? Give everything right now that unconditional love, and do this for yourself as well, because this is going to progress things amazingly, okay? So let's take a look at relationships at this moment and see what's coming through for you. This is relationships for Cancers. Let's look at the energy of relationships for Cancers this week. Now remember, this doesn't need to be romantic relationships. These could be friends, family, co-workers. Take them as they resonate. Okay. And I feel like that one. What is coming through? Morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. Again, it helps you to stay in that element of being present, okay? It does help you to stay in that element of understand, like, and here's the thing, you can make an affirmation however you want it. There's some great ones on the internet, but even saying things like, I am in the perfect place at this moment. Abundance flows to me. These are things that help keep us in that positive mindset, allowing us to get into that energy of that unconditional love and joy. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn so that the new can come in. That's pretty self-explanatory. And we have empowerment. Look at that. You're more powerful than you realize, and it's safe for you to be powerful. So I feel like for some of you, we do sometimes feel like we don't have power, especially when it comes from external circumstances, okay? And again, you know, what you want to recognize is the fact that even giving that love and unconditional joy towards something is really empowerment. It's much stronger and braver to be able to give love towards a situation than it is to cower in the, you know, the fear of what they're going to do next or what's going to happen next, right? This is empowerment. It's taking charge of a situation in some way. So I feel that for some of you, in regard to relationships, this could be empowerment within a current relationship. It could also be telling you that a relationship around you at this time, and again, it doesn't need to be romantic. It can be that it's maybe time to move on from it, especially, you know, maybe this was a friend that you just weren't resonating with. Maybe it was somebody who it just felt like your energy towards them was not being reciprocated in a positive way. Maybe they were giving you some sort of negative energy and preventing you from moving forward towards your own dreams or your own desires. I do feel that for some of you, if there is a relationship that is not making you feel empowered, and this could be towards a particular person of interest, this could be a even within yourself, okay? Even within yourself, if you're trying to seek a particular relationship or a relationship in general, what is coming through here is it is time to move on from a particular mindset. And again, stay in the present. Don't allow external circumstances or old baggage to come through that is going to set you back. Set those plans, like that Prince of Pentacles that came through. Set those plans. Set what it is that you want to have drawn to you come through. Do so by those morning affirmations. Look at the fact that, you know, it's either time to move on from a mindset or maybe perhaps a particular situation. Time to gain your power back towards something that was bringing you into a place that you weren't receiving that, or allowing yourself to receive all that joy and that love and that, you know, that feeling of empowerment. Okay, so let's get some clarifying cards in regards to this. I just feel like this is going to be a very, like it says, empowering week for you this week, Cancers, because it's like you're taking charge. You're now setting the tone for how you want things to go, whether it's within a relationship, a career, whatever it is. I feel like it's time now that you're releasing these things that were maybe preventing you from taking some sort of step forward towards something. All right, we've got that Five of Summer. Yeah, that Five of Cups. So this is an energy where you're spending more time paying attention to the cups that are spilled as opposed to the cups that are still full and brimming to the surface of love and light and joy, hope, okay, abundance, right? And that's what they're asking you to do. Is time to change that perspective, time to move on, either again from that mindset or from an actual circumstance or person that is placing you within this energy. We've got the Four of Winter. It's interesting. So it says thoroughly think things through before making a decision, but don't overanalyze things. Okay, so again, if we're sitting there in that energy of we're overanalyzing, we're getting stressed, we're, you know, that Four of Swords is like, take a rest. If something or somebody is on your mind and they're taking you to a place where you're just feeling that anxiety, or you're feeling worried, or you're feeling like, I don't know what their next move is, I don't know what I should do, I don't know what my next move is, it's time to take a rest. Look, it's time to stop so that you can see things from a different perspective. Time to move on into that energy of empowerment. We've also got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, and this also talks about new perspectives. So focusing upon the negative or worrying about money or your career can block your progress, because your trust and faith are at a low point right now. It's not the best time to start your own business or become self-employed. So basically what it's saying is we have to remove that energy first. Time to move on. Empower yourself. Receive that empowerment that it is that you need in order to create what it is that you need to create. All right, we have that. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. The awakening. Look at things in a different way, and all will make sense. Don't worry if your prayers are halted temporarily. Things will start moving again. Pretty much exactly what I've just said. It doesn't matter. That Knight of Pentacles coming through, it is slow progress, and that's okay. But what the important thing is that you're making progress. You're moving things out of the way. You're taking it step by step, letting go, moving forward from whatever it is. And I do feel if this is in relationships, you may have to take a look around and go, is my relationship, if you're in a current relationship, is it really as bad as I'm perceiving, or do I need to perceive it in a different light? Or maybe is somebody else perceiving it in another way? Maybe it's time for me to take a look into this and time to move on, or maybe suggest or help them, give them that positive energy to help them move past their mindset as well. All right. And again, I'm getting for those that are seeking a relationship, it's definitely time to let go of that baggage, enter into that place of awakening. This High Priestess is coming through, so things are, there's things underneath the surface that you might not be seeing. It is telling you to really take a time of pause, though. We've got this awakening, we've got the High Priestess, we've got the Four of Winter. Right now might not be, and we've even got that time to move on. This might be a time right now that you need to just focus in on yourself, really come clear with those goals, what it is that you're trying to achieve, what it is that you want to receive, into the near future. It gives you also that time to empower yourself when we're not basically rushing towards something, when we're taking that time to really focus in on ourselves, when we're really taking that time to heal old energies. That is what gives us that power. It empowers us. Okay, because we're going to come out of it not looking at situations in the same way that we did before. We've also got that Ace of Summer. So it talks about this is the beginning of a new emotional experience for you. It may be the first blush of romantic love, the rebirth of a current relationship, or the awakening of spiritual gifts and insights. So you can take that as it resonates, but I do feel you need to go through this process in order to bring in this process. So for those of you that are seeking a relationship, it might be that you have to go through this process in order to empower yourself for this new relationship, this new love to be able to come through. Sometimes we get stuck in a mindset and we think, oh, I'm just using as an example, like all men, lie, or all women are doing this. And like if we get caught into that mentality or that mindset, we're basically getting stuck there. Okay. And what I feel like it's time to move on from those things that are holding us back. Things that, again, aren't allowing us to receive this Ace of Cups coming through, this love, this renewal, this rebirth of a relation, of whatever it is that we're trying to draw toward us. We've got the Eight of Spring. So when this card comes through, it feels like as soon as you release this energy, you go into yourself, you allow yourself to focus, you allow yourself to receive the messages that are coming through, you allow yourself to heal, you get into this Ace of Cups almost immediately. You're going to feel the change in your vibration. It's going to come through. It is going to vibrate. It is going to energize you and give you, we had that Ace of Spring. We had, I believe it was the Prince of Spring, things coming forth, new passion, new things to be excited about. But again, we have to remove that energy. So we've got the wheel. Look at that, as I just talked about. So when the wheel comes through, this talks about, so the wheel is very much a, if you're in one place, let's say you're in a more of a state of negative emotions, allowing the wheel to turn, wheel to get to that, it's going to go into a positive emotion. Okay, like we want to allow that wheel to, we want to allow also things to just fall away. Okay, as that wheel turns, fall away, not focus in on them, not grab them and drag them along with the wheel, because that's going to slow that wheel down, right? When a wheel goes, it's not dragging a bunch of stuff behind it. It's not, if it's got like rocks or pebbles or nails or whatever, it's not going to go that far. You have to release those in order for that wheel to turn properly. And we've got one more, the Three of Autumn, the Three of Pentacles. Your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions, listening to your heart, and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talents and true self to shine forth throughout the world. So again, this is about collaboration. This could be you collaborating with the universe, allowing the universe to bring through these things that you need to release. It could be collaboration with this renewal of this new romantic relationship, okay, or the new energy of this new romantic relationship. Remember that when we're not hanging on to old energy, it allows another person, let's say if you're in a relationship, or if you feel that maybe a relationship isn't going the way you wish it to go, releasing this energy allows you to come together to collaborate. And again, it might even be just with the universe, right? But it allows that energy to come through. It allows that space, it allows that vibration to change in order to bring through something new, something exciting, something that is perhaps hidden from you at this moment, but the only reason it might be hidden from you at this time is simply because you do have to release and let go of some of this energy. So let's take a look at a closing message from the universe at this time for you, Cancer. I feel like this is, again, empowering. I just feel it's going to be a very empowering week for you. This is going to be that week where you kind of come into your own energy. You're like, this doesn't bother me anymore. I don't care what so-and-so does. I don't care what this happens. I don't care about my past anymore. I don't care about the things that somebody could or would have or should have done. Like those are things that are not important to me anymore. It's almost like you're standing up on, I actually am seeing literally a podium, where you walk up to that podium and it's like you're embracing the fact that you have achieved something that you have been desiring, you have been creating, you have been wanting, okay? You're not letting old energy to hold you back in any way, shape, or form. So let's see what the universe has to say for you at this time. What is coming through for Cancers for this week? Yeah, time out. See, awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. I do feel we had all of those cards that we're talking about. It's time, take some time. Take some time to really think. Take some time to really plan. Take some time for yourself. Allow those energies to heal and rotate through that wheel so that you're not walking forward into a new project or desire or whatever it is. Hanging on to that old baggage. It's time out. Time to take some time out for yourself. Get into that area of, again, second time we had awareness, right? Contemplation, solitude, time alone. Just take some days this week, okay, Cancer? Even if it's just a matter of, if you have a day off or whatever it is, really focus in on yourself. Allow these energies to come through what needs to come through. If they're negative energies, allow them to release and allow yourself to embrace them, but release them. And I feel like as you're going forward throughout this week, new realizations are going to be coming forward to you. You're going to start seeing things with a new passion, with a new light. You're going to feel empowered in order to step forward to grasp a hold of those creations, those desires that it is that you really want. So I hope that this has helped. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please share, please subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate it. And thank you so very much. Have an amazing week. Bye-bye.